So this is going to be a quick warm-up that you can follow along before you start each of your workouts. So we're going to start standing. And I want you to think about lining up your feet right under the hips with your toes facing forward. Stand up nice and tall, don't slouch. So I'm going to turn to the side. You want to bring your tail under you and lift your chest up. Cross the arms over the chest. And we're going to start stretching from head to toes. We're going to lean our ear off to the side and then switch. Pull that same side shoulder down as you reach up with the ear. Do like 3 or 4 on each side. And then drop your chin to your chest, pull the top of your head up to your ceiling, draw a straight line up with your nose, look up, not too far, drop the chin, inhale, look up, exhale, drop your chin, and then face forward. Go ahead and bring the hands down by your side. So you're going to take your hand on the right and turn it to where your pinky is in front and the palm faces out. Inhale, reach up, keep your arm locked, and reach all the way behind you. The goal is to keep the bicep as close to the ear as possible without opening the body. So this is what you're working towards. Reach behind you. Don't twist your ribs. Inhale, and then start to exhale right about here. 5 or 6 on each arm. Same thing on the left. Reach up, inhale. If you're having trouble keeping that arm locked and close to the head, reach out a little further. And make sure you turn your pinky forward each time. Last one. All right. Arms are going to reach right out in front of you. Make an X. Pinch your shoulder blades together behind your back. Inhale. Put the other hand on top each time. So that was the left. Now the right's on top. Exhale, pinch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pinch. Again, 4 or 5 on each arm. Good job. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me again. So we've still got our feet lined up under the hips. I'm going to put a slight bend in my knee and make sure that I'm not sticking my butt back. It's just going to be right under me. Nice little curve. So now, once I've got that position, I'm going to put my hands overhead, grabbing the left wrist. I'm going to pull my ribs over to the side. Squeeze the belly, protect your low back. Exhale, side bends. Exhale as you bend. Inhale to come up tall. Last one on each side. All right, this one you have to look at me from the side so you can see me. So I'm going to bring my hands up overhead, reach up to the ceiling. And I'm going to lift my ribs up and squeeze my belly in half. And I'm going to fold over, stick your butt back, bring your belly to touch your thighs, and let your head hang loose. This is a forward fold like in yoga. So gently shake your head, yes. And then stand up 1 vertebrae at a time, keep your head down. Inhale, reach up again. Lift those ribs, and then fold in half, stick your butt back. And 1 more of these, so bring the arms up overhead, and fold in half. See if you can get your legs a little straighter each time you bend. You can also reach behind the legs and pull your face towards the shins. I don't recommend that the first time you do that. This is perfectly fine. Just make sure that you're lengthening your spine by letting everything hang, and then stand up very slow. All right, you're going to sit on your floor. So we're going to stretch out our inner thighs on the floor, put your feet together, and you're going to walk your pelvic bones right underneath you. So sit up nice and tall, and let the knees relax to the side as much as they will. They may not relax very much. The important thing is to lift your chest. Just let the legs hang out to the side. You can start to pull the feet closer to your body. Good. Once you've reached your max, sit for about 3 inhales and 3 exhales, and then you can slide the feet away. Put one inner thigh on the ground, and then bring that other heel to your knee. You're going to windshield wiper your arms behind you, and then bring the feet up flat. Turn the knees to the opposite side. Foot comes up flat. So eventually, once this leg opens up, it's going to pull the other leg with it. So this foot comes up, and then it starts to pull the opposite leg forward. You can twist your hips and sit up. And then put your hands behind you to switch. So just go back and forth a few times. Alright. So let's come to a kneeling position. So one knee's down, the top of my foot's on the ground. That causes you to have any kind of foot cramping. Then grab something to put underneath, like maybe a small blanket or a small pillow if you have one. And I'll show you where to put that with this blanket. So you want to lay the top of that foot right on top of that blanket. That way there's not as much of an angle between your foot and the floor. Sometimes that can cause your toes to grab. So bring both your hands to the front knee and bring your tail underneath. So make sure you're not shoving your hips back. Bring them under your rib cage. And then just glide forward, big hip flexor stretch. Inhale back, exhale forward. Do 5 or 6 on each of your legs. And then once you start to loosen up, you can go a little deeper if it feels okay. If it doesn't, just stay where you are. Last one. All right. Bring your other foot back behind you and step opposite foot forward. Both of your hands are on that front knee. Stay up nice and tall in your spine. Keep your hips under you. Big stretch all the way down to the knee. Alright, so I'm going to move this blanket really quickly. And I'm going to face this way this time. Still got our feet on the floor, flat if you can. You can always bring that blanket right underneath. So we're going to do a few cat-cows. So bring your tailbone underneath you, separate your shoulder blades, push the ground away, look down. And then bring your butt up to the sky, look straight ahead. Go back to your cat. Inhale, drop your belly into cow. Last one. Next, you're going to take your big toes and touch them right behind you. So you have to separate your knees. Bring your tail back close to those heels. And then reach your hands forward Press your chest to the floor. This is going to be a big stretch right in the lat and in the upper back area. So press down. Hold that for about 20-25 seconds, and then you can slide your hands back towards you. Last one, we're going to twist our ribs. So warming up for twisting motion. So you're still on hands and knees. You're going to take your right hand, bend that left elbow, and press both your knees down in the ground. So you've got a big wide base of support. You're going to reach underneath and turn your palm to face the sky. See if you can get the side of your shoulder down. Inhale. Bring that hand back to center and then reach underneath, twist the ribs, keep the butt pressed back. And just reach and exhale. I'll show you that one from the side too. So, hands under shoulders, knees are under the hips, reaching. Peek under your armpit, inhale back to center, exhale, opposite side. Good. You should be nice and warm. If you ever need any extra mobility drills or other stretches, just always you can reach out to me through text or email, and I'll be glad to make a different routine or send you individual stretches for sore body parts. So enjoy your workout, and thanks for watching.